Hey everyone, Andrikats here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a quick farm guide, and more specifically we're gonna explore how you can farm the Rousing order and by extension the Awakened order. To make the Awakened order you need to combine 10 Rousing orders from your bags. This is one of the rare elemental reagents which is used in many professions, and you can never have enough of it. Getting Rousing order can prove a bit difficult as there are no mobs or elites that drop it. Instead, this is something that you have to farm through herbalism or mining. And specifically, the only way to acquire Rousing order is from gathering Titan-touched herbs or mining nodes. This is a modified rare type of node infused with the order element, and there are 5 more depending on the Rousing element, but this is what we're gonna focus today. The Titan Touch type basically allows you to extract some Rousing order from the nodes in addition to the ores or herbs you are gathering, and it usually appears close to Titan buildings. You can even identify them from afar as they have this glowing aura all around them and this Titan orb at the top, so it's hard to miss them. What I found to be the best farming spot for this is around Tierholt in Thaldraszus. And probably the most efficient way is to have both professions, so mining and herbalism. And this is a rare type of node, it isn't guaranteed that every node will be Titan touch. So you'll just have to hope that you get lucky with them and gather everything in hope that they might respawn as Titan touch nodes later. If you also come across any knowledge points, don't forget to max out botany in herbalism and mining process in mining so you can gather while mounted. This is really gonna speed up the whole farming process and I recommend getting it ASAP. Then you can use whatever remaining knowledge points you have to this specialization mastering the elements. This allows you to extract more Rousing element from them in both professions, and it also gives you the ability to overload an elemental infused herb or mining node. So do that, as it will give you more of the Rousing order. Even though it has a long cooldown, 12 hours to be exact, it does decrease as you continue farming, so you can reduce it. Before I go, I just wanna quickly share a couple of tips on top of my head. So for dragon riding, choose this talent to get some additional speed buff in case you haven't landed on top of the herb, so you might need to do a bit of walking. You don't really wanna go for the damage here as it might get you in combat with neutral or sleeping mobs. Between these two choices, I think you should go for the cultivation one, as it does give you a bit of extra vigor recharge after you are done gathering, which is not a bad thing at all, especially if you are doing a lot of gathering with that character. If you are using a drag thief for this, you can use Soar when you don't have any vigor left on your dragon, and with only 2 minutes cooldown at this point, you can use it very often. And don't forget to grab some profession tools as well, to boost up your gathering speed, your skill, or your ability to gather more ores and herbs while you're at it. You can craft them yourself via crafting professions or simply buy them in the auction house. You can also assign the interact key to a keybind instead of your mouse. That way you won't need to go over the herb, just be in close range and face it. You can enable this option under Options, Gameplay, Controls, and enable Interact Key. Then you can assign it to your preferable keybind. Now, aside from farming, there is just one alternative way to gather Awakened order with mining. If you assign 30 points to the first node of the metallurgy specialization, it gives you a small chance to potentially gain some Awakened order when refining Casgoride ore. I haven't given it a try yet, but I think it's worth mentioning. And that's basically how you can farm Rousing order. It is a bit of a long journey to get it, but I believe it's worth it if you are a crafter or you just want to make some gold. If you got any questions, feel free to ask away in the comment section down below. As always, thank you so much for watching my content and make sure to drop a like if you have found this video helpful. If you want to support my channel more, please take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can also find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/AndrikatsGames, where I'm mostly streaming World of Warcraft. Good luck with whatever you are doing, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!